Nigeria today in history. Friday, December 9, 1938. General Theophilus Danjuma, soldier, politician and multimillionaire businessman, was born in Takum, Taraba State. He was Nigerian Army Chief of Army Staff 1975 to 1979 and Minister of Defense 1999 to 2003. Nigerian politician and retired lieutenant general who played a key role in post-independence military and political events in Nigeria. Danjuma amassed an enormous fortune through shipping and petroleum. Danjuma was born to Kuru Danjuma and Rufka to Asibi. Takum was mainly a farming community when Danjuma was young, and yams, rice, cassava and beniseed were largely cultivated by families and clans. His father was a hard-working peasant whose ancestors were all highly respected members of the community. Kuru Danjuma was a farmer who traded metal parts for farming implements and tools. Theophilus Danjuma started his education at St. Bartholomew's Primary School in Musasa and moved on to Benue Provincial Secondary School in Katsina Ala, where he was the captain of the school cricket first 11 team. He received his higher school certificate in 1958. In 1959, Danjuma enrolled at the Nigerian College of Arts, Science and Technology in Zaria, Ahmadu Bello University, to study history on a Northern Nigerian scholarship. However, by the end of 1960, Danjuma had left the university to enroll in the Nigerian Army. Military career. Danjuma was commissioned into the Nigerian Army as second lieutenant and platoon commander in the Congo. In 1963, he joined a UN peacekeeping force in Sante, Katanga province in Congo. He was promoted to the position of captain 3 years later. In 1966, Captain Danjuma was involved in the counter-coup with the 4th Battalion in Mukola. Ibadan General Johnson Agui-Ironsi was arrested in Ibadan, together with his host General Adekunle Fajuyi, by northern soldiers under the command of Major Theophilus Danjuma, as he then was. Both men were then whisked away and taken to a roadside bush where they were both stripped naked and shot. On the 29th of July 1966, Danjuma, along with Murtala Mohammed, Bukasu Kadimka, Muhammadu Buhari, Sani Abacha, Musa Usman, Ibrahim Taiwo, Ibrahim Baku, Ibrahim Babangida, among others, participated in a bloody mutiny called July Remarch, in retaliation to the killing of federal officials in Nigeria's first coup. Danjuma picked up Nigeria's first military head of state, General Johnson Agui-Ironsi, and first military governor of the former Western region, Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi, who was hosting Agui-Ironsi at his residence in Ibadan from the side of the road. As they were escaping an ambush orchestrated by Danjuma, Mohammed Dimka, Buhari and others, Danjuma held them captive in the back of his car and drove off to an isolated area in Oyo State, where he ordered them to get out and shot them in cold blood. Although Theophilus Danjuma has denied claim that he was one of the masterminds of the needless coup d'etat that saw the ruins of Nigeria and the deaths of over 3.5 million Eastern Nigerians, multiple evidence, including a confession from his former aide-de-camp, Sani Bello, and A.B. Umaru, recalls the night of the Odins in details during their interview with the Guardian News on the transgressions they participated in. Remembering vividly sounds of gunshots Danjuma fired that will fatally end the life and reign of General Agui-Ironsi and see the cessation of Yakubu Gowon as head of state of the Republic of Nigeria. In 1967, he was promoted to Lieutenant Colonel at the start of the Civil War campaign towards Enugu, which was captured later that year. In December 1967, he was appointed commander of the Nigerian Army's 1st Infantry Brigade, a position he held till July 1968. Towards the end of the Nigerian Civil War, Danjuma led a battalion that freed Jajawachukwu, first Speaker of the Nigerian House of Representatives and the first ambassador to the United Nations and first Foreign Affairs Minister, from detention by Ojukwu government. In 1970, Danjuma attended the International Court Martial in Trinidad and Tobago as Nigeria's representative, where he was appointed president of the tribunal in a case brought against members of a failed coup attempt in Trinidad and Tobago. Following his promotion to colonel in 1971, he spent the next 2 years with the responsibility for court-martialing army officers proven guilty of corruption and indiscipline. In 1975, he was promoted to brigadier and the position of general officer commanding GOC, and in the following year he became the chief of army staff to the head of state Olusegun Obasanjo. He played a prominent role in supporting the president in resisting the Dimka coup. in 1976. He retired from the Nigerian Army in 1979. Politics. Since 1999, Danjuma has played an active role in Nigerian politics. Some of his key appointments have been 1999 appointed as Minister of Defense to President Olusegun Obasanjo's cabinet. 2003 appointed as Chairperson for Investigative Committee on the Warri conflict. 2010 nominated as the Chairman of the Presidential Advisory Council by Acting President Goodluck Jonathan. Philanthropy. In December 2008, the Danjuma Foundation was created in Nigeria. The foundation's principal aims are to provide durable advantages through the implementation of development programs. The foundation plans to operate more as a philanthropic organization rather than simply as a charity. This will allow for the foundation to seek out other deserving causes and non-governmental organizations, NGOs, to partner with and make grants available. This will allow for the foundation to seek out other deserving causes and non-governmental organizations, NGOs, to partner with and make grants available. The Danjuma Foundation seeks to alleviate poverty in communities by providing basic amenities, education and for children and young adults, while also providing free medical care for indigent people. Currently, $500,000 has been given out as grants to NGOs working to relieve sufferings in Danjuma's home state of Taraba. Taraba is historically one of Nigeria's most impoverished states, compounded by the absence of a health service which catered for the masses. Furthermore, the case has the highest case of river blindness and other debilitating illnesses. The Danjuma Foundation is currently partnering with over 50 NGOs throughout Nigeria, and with the support and cooperation of 36 state governors. One of the many NGOs which is being supported by the foundation is CASV, working in Takum, Ukari and Donga. CASV's main area of expertise is on the provision of free eye care services such as the treatment of river blindness in Ukari, Ipi and Donga. Follow for more. December 9th, 2024.